hello. I need to fix that intro for the Thursday one. I got off the it. Now I need to make sure.
Now whip it good.
There we go. Welcome to WIP IT Thursdays. WIP IT Tonight. We got Custom Cannon and Commandant.
Hey, yo.
What's up, my friends?
I was just say, look who's back.
Look who's back. Back again. I got around to making
on the pirates some more. A little bit.
Working on the pirates. I was able to get a classified Tiger Force Dusty, which the local Target still had, which the website says they don't have any. Which I think they're going to quit carry. The local Target is quit carrying Marvel Legends. I think they're going to quit carrying G.I. Joes too. But anyway, I got that Dusty, and I did a lower body swap on my Chuckles. So now he is completely pinless and a little thicker legs. The color is very similar, which I actually used the Chuckles parts. I had this Recondo torso. He's got flint arms, Chuckles head, and Chuckles lower body. And I had a Recondo cookery machete. So I got an extra figure out of that. And I got the Hank Pym head on Chuckles, which I like a lot.
Yeah, the Hank Pym head looks good. It's like the eyebrows on Chuckles. Is that the Chuckles head on the left?
Yeah, this one, yeah.
Eyebrows on that don't look as natural as the eyebrows do on Hank Pym.
Yeah. The camera's actually making it look more blown out too. Their skin's not that pale. I'm going to turn the light out here. But it's still pale on Chuckles. Not as bad on Hank Pym. Hank Pym's got pale skin tone too, but not as bad as Chuckles.
Yeah, well, I think the choice for the eyebrow color is probably better on the.
And it's weird. They made Chuckles brown eyes, bleach blonde hair and eyebrows and brown eyes. They don't normally happen with genetics.
I guess it could happen. Genetics are weird.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's get some background music. Oh, yeah. Everybody in the chat, welcome. We got Something Wong. Let's go. Win Comics in the house. What's going on, my friend? How you been doing? Pretty good. Video editing projects here the past couple weeks. Those are fun. A lot of work, but they're fun. We got Something Wrong. Hello, family. Been a minute. Yes, sir. It's been a while. For that, we got to go back up here and scroll and do
Family.
Alrighty, I got a few projects working on too. I got been in a G.I. Joe mood here. I got my Space Ghost I'm making progress on. Got the base coat on the gauntlets. I decided to go with a Black Panther belt. I know it's not accurate to the style he has, but I like it. It's my Space Ghost. And I like that little extra detailing on it. When I painted it on after, because you got to squeeze it past like the legs and stuff after heating it. So I have to paint it on the body. So I put some masking tape down before I put the belt on. I don't have to worry about making a mess.
Getting some weird feedback, I think.
Really? Turn the background. That's the wrong button. Use that. Let me try to turn it off. Is you still getting feedback now?
No, I'm not getting it now. Hey.
What about now?
No, I'm not. Well, it was happening while you were talking and the music was going, so talk a little bit.
Talk a little bit. What do you want me to talk about? I got that somehow I got white stuff in like in the grooves of the belt, and I got to scrape it out.
Okay, now it's fine. I don't know. It was weird there for a minute though. Hey, name was Weld. How's it going?
Hello, my friend.
Glad that you're here. Might have some questions for you here in a minute. About this guy. So when I print this, it's going to be an exciting adventure because see all those hairs that come out the front of that?
It's all the way out here.
Okay. So when you 3D print stuff, it goes down in layers, right? So I have to orient this in such a way so that the support where the supports connect are going to be minimal, like show minimally. So like typically what I do is I'll support them on the bottom so that, that can just be sanded down and you're not going to lose any details. With things like this, it gets a little bit more complicated. A little bit. I might be underselling that. It gets a lot more complicated because all of those points that come off of the head have to be supported as they come away from it.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see how that works.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Do we like the nose like that? I think that's how it looks in the art, but I didn't know if we should
deviate from the art.
Deviate from the art.
Sector. I think it looks good, man. I think it looks great. Sonsto's Spider-Man head looks good on Discord.
Did he make that?
He says ZBrush, and maybe amazing, not spectacular. LOL.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
I think it looks phenomenal. The texture and the sculpting looks so good.
Yeah, it looks really good. ZBrush, I can't afford ZBrush. It's too expensive. All right. Does have an opinion name withheld? Does this look done to you? Should I put the articulation hole in it?
Name Withheld said he did have a big nose.
He does have a big nose.
Man, giggity.
And Sector 2813 hooked me up with some Tiger Force Dukes. And they came in today, so I got more G.I. Joe fodder.
That's the best.
Hello, my friend Harker.
What's going on?
Not much. I've been in a little bit of G.I. Joe mood, as I've been sharing pictures with you. I already know.
What's G.I. Joe?
Okay.
Gravy and Java with biscuits.
Cobra.
I think it's some kind of insurance plan, Cobra.
GI refers to the gastrointestinal tract, and Joe is the name of the guy who does the colonoscopies.
Oh,
They call
Lord.
him GI Joe.
Yeah.
I like mine better with gravy and I don't want the other one.
Pass on the colonoscopy.
Not bad from the colonoscopy.
I've never had one, but I'm getting about old enough.
I have, and it's,
the
The prep is the worst part.
To drink is the worst thing ever.
Yeah. Well, they don't
Is
have you
it-
drink. They don't have you drink that nasty stuff anymore. You just basically get the over the counter like strong laxatives, Miralax.
That's the strong laxative thing is exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
The
The worst stuff was the first time I had one was when they still did that mix. They prescribed it to you, and you mixed it with. When you mixed it, it tasted like, imagine stale Fruit Loops. Soak them in water, strain them out, and that's what you drink a gallon of.
All right, so pump the brakes. The first time, we have to do this repeatedly?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like every so many years. They
Right
get closer
now.
together the older you get.
Right now,
Well, after a time, I guess you just
all
get
the
to enjoying them, right?
all the insurance companies have banded together and they have made it to where it's 5 years. No matter how old you are, they won't cover it. And even if there's a cancer scare, they don't care. They will want you to pay out full price.
That's
So-
surprising. Usually, the insurance companies want you to take it in a backside.
Right?
But in,
They want to do preventative care so they're not getting charged with the big heavy bills. But did you know that insurance companies don't pay out their? Usually, it's some other company that does.
I did
I ended up
not know.
taking my Outback back apart that I already customized. I never put the dull coat on the shirt, and it was like just bugging the shit out of me how glossy it was.
Oh yeah, yeah. I had to dull coat the crap out of mine.
So he's dulled out now. So
This is going on a Vulcan body, right?
yes,
I just so happen to have a Vulcan right here. How lucky is that?
I got one right behind me. I technically have two because I have a Black Panther.
Just so you know, I do this in a very technical manner. I scale the thing on my computer down to the size where the ball is the appropriate size for the neck socket. And then I put the little ball on the neck socket up where that ball is. And I close one eyeball. And I see if it looks right. Very technical.
very very technical.
That's what they call eyeballing it. What is that sound?
That is blow dryer heating up Outback
Oh,
parts.
okay.
It sounds
They're painted parts, so they can't be dunked. They cannot be Dunkin' Donuts.
Can't dunk them donuts. Hold on, I'm being talked shit about.
What did you say about being on a talk show?
Well, I did order Junkyard and Mutt, and I broke my rules ordering something I don't know. I ordered Metalhead. He looks ridiculous, and kind of like the fact that he looks ridiculous. I never watched the Dick cartoons. I didn't have Fox. Plus, once I watched it when I got older, because I don't have my rose tinted memory lenses, it's crap. Rose tinted nostalgia glasses. Those make everything seem better than what it is.
I thought those were rose tinted glasses and makes everything look better.
Rose tinted nostalgia glasses. I did not order the 3 new Marvel Legends reveals from UK Joe. The Tombstone, Hallows Eve, and what was it? The variant Spider-Man. He was a assassin spider, or whatever he is.
Yeah, that was actually an interesting book. They went into his spider sense. He had it trained up so well that if someone was thinking bad things about him, he would know.
What now?
Yeah, he went into this training regimen when he was becoming the assassin. And his spider sense got so good that if people were thinking terrible things about him, it would set it off. That's all I really remember. That and the he shot fucking bullets out of his web shooters. But I thought that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. He had the deception powers. Not deception powers. What was it? Tom Cruise movie? Future crap stuff. Talk Police.
Minority Report.
There you go. They did the same shit with Marvel when they killed off Iron Man. Carol Danvers killed Iron Man and not one bit sorry for it.
Well, they tried to put Iron Man on the good side of the argument, you know, because Captain America was on the good side of the argument last time.
Yeah.
I don't know. The whole thing was cockamamie.
Name of the Held says he looked Metalhead looked ridiculous but kind of cool in the cartoon. I have only watched bits and pieces of a couple episodes of the Dick cartoon, so I'll take your word on it. And Marvel Comics, people writing that does not. They don't even know how people's powers work. It's like after a point when Carol did all that shit during, like, she was arresting people, killing, and causing people to die for crimes they didn't commit yet. She should have tons of guilt.
I mean, not if they want to write her like a sociopath.
But Ghost Rider used the peanut stare on her. She's like, it don't have any effect on me because I beat myself up already. That's not how that works. You feel the pain, the suffering that you inflict on others.
Is that the same kind of argument that She-Hulk used in the She-Hulk show?
Pretty much.
You don't need to teach me how to control my anger because I already do that already.
Infinitely more than you.
Well, they hinted at the whole split personality thing between Banner and Hulk, because he's like, you don't feel this other entity? And she's like, no. So she's all one person, where, you know, of course, Banner is not.
Well, they never even touched on the trauma and psyche issues that Hulk has in the MCU. That
Maybe they will when he gets his own fucking story. Maybe.
They're not going to do it.
They're probably going to end up rebooting the MCU before too long. It's gotten too muddled and screwed up by bad writing.
I mean, Robert Downey Jr. let it slip that he's been in talks since like last March to come back and play a cameo role, and now Scarlett Johansson said that she's mended ties with Disney, whatever the fuck that means, and
yeah, they screwed her over with the royalties and stuff from the the Black Widow movie.
Yeah, but she has gone out of her way to say that they've mended ties, and of course, then there's Feige made that actual, statement, not like official statement or whatever, but like some interview where he was talking about how if what they told him how that Chris Evans would want to play Cap again because he thinks it's the best thing he's ever done in his career, and Feige said we would make room for him no matter what, and
that was
Evans was like, that's tempting.
Well, the problem is they foolishly wrote those characters out without building up any decent replacements. They thought, hey, we're Disney. We're the reason why these characters are popular. We can make any of these characters popular.
Yeah, they could have slowly weaved in new people, you just put them in the main teams and stuff and weave them in instead of just pulling the rug out pretty much after Endgame.
Yeah, after Endgame, the sales of the MCU is.
After Endgame, the Avengers was pretty much the Guardians of the Galaxy. After that, that was pretty much your most Avengers-like team.
Yeah, and that's why it's been one of the better successes too after Endgame.
Have they announced the roster that's going to be in the closing moments of this phase?
No.
No, because they had a lot riding on what was going to happen with Jonathan Majors, and now that he's been at least proven that he was not in the wrong in one court, and now he's got to go through another court thing.
Well, he's got to go through major issues. He's got a major trial coming up here soon.
Yeah, he's beat one. Now he's got to go through another one. But they also, one of the things that's working against him is one of the police officers that was cooperating with his ex-girlfriend that was the one telling him to send him down the river and everything. And they have all that stuff on tape from his security system. They think they turned his security system off, but it stays running. They got him. They got them all dead to rights. They're gonna have that guy's career's over. Congratulations, you played yourself.
You played yourself.
Check yourself or you wreck yourself.
Shit happens, man.
So Ford put up another pre-order figure before they've delivered on any of the other ones.
Let's see what we got.
That Bad Monkey Fiction or whatever?
No. they put up another Ninja Scroll figure before they've been able to deliver on any of their other
Oh, yeah.
figures.
Man, I still ain't got my skeletons. Let me tell you.
That's what I'm saying. Like people that have ordered the damn the other skeletons, the regular ones. I mean, you can just order those right now and get them in the mail. But the people that have pre-ordered those things, and a lot of people that ordered the glow in the dark ones didn't get theirs because they said, "Oh, well, we got another factory run going right now. You'll get yours pretty soon," which means in like next June. And now they got up another Ninja Scroll figure. That's not gonna fund. Because the Consumed didn't fund, and now they're like saying that, oh, we got one more shot at the Consumed funding. And it's like, well, make up your mind. Is it going to fund or is it not going to fund? And now that they barely got Juve off of the ground, and now they went ahead and put up another Ninja Scroll figure that's not even as popular as Juve. Like, why?
Well, to be fair, none of them were as popular as Juve.
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't you wait until you? I mean, they should seriously. They should deliver on Juve before even coming out with another figure, because this is going to fail. Without a doubt, this is not going to go through. And I was commenting on their posts about the Consumed, and they said yellow was their most requested color. And I'm like, were people trolling you? Like, how would yellow be the most requested color? There's a breakdown in communication somewhere.
And that was supposed to be all new Ninja body too, wasn't it? That was
No, it's not all new. It's just a new upper chest that has butterflies, and it ends up making the figure.
It's got G.I. Joe style neck.
G.I. Joe style neck, and it ends up making the body stand much. And I'm not going to say much taller, but it looks much closer in scale with other lines because of it.
Nemo Hill says he likes the Iron Grenaders that they're coming out with. Old man brain. It's like trying to remember what those are. Seems like I know what that is.
You know who's really cooking it up though? 5K Toys.
Yes. Oh, and they got the price out for that Superman, Kingdom Come Superman with soft goods. $70.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. I am so getting that.
I haven't looked to see what kind of. Does he come with any accessories or anything like that, or is it just a figure?
I know he comes with an alternate head, but probably some extra hands, maybe. I have to look and see. No, I'll look at it. Oh, can't reach a keyboard. Oh. Beans for build, they got their new Mustang at SEMA. They did a Shelby GT500 inspired, and it's got a 2019 Mustang platform. They put a reskin that is a 67.
I'm watching that series right now.
Yeah. People were actually free to do stuff now that the crazy lady can't see nobody no more.
Yeah, right.
She was actually selling. People actually own GT500s. That woman was nuts.
She's trying to appeal it, and they're telling her, no, you can't. And then, but she's still spending money to try to do it anyway.
Yeah.
You get
It
excited
wasn't
about
a judge finally did his work, did the work he was supposed to, and actually read the documents. She was claiming a GT500 was the car when Eleanor has looked different in every freaking movie, and they used a GT500 as the base to make the 2000 movie. And she tried even sued Carol Shelby, who made the GT500.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Cars, baby, cars.
No, I don't know anything. What is this lost? What movie? What lost?
The widow of the writer that wrote the original book for Gone in 60 Seconds and made the old movie in the 70s and
God in 60 Seconds?
Gone in 60 Seconds.
The old one is God, I believe.
And the original movie was a Mach 1 Mustang, yellow and black. Then in the 2000, they made it based on a 67 Shelby GT500. And she started suing everybody over that car. And the courts were just rubber stamping it. And finally, a judge actually read the paperwork, and it's like, no, this is no. Yeah, the Superman's going to come with an alternate head and looks like 3 sets of hands, at least.
fantastic.
Okay,
$70.
I'm at a stopping point with this guy. I need gloves, some hands.
What kind of hands you need? What color?
Black.
Black.
Black. You know what? I think I got a bunch of blue ones. But they're for the Peter Parker Spider-Man. I mean, the Pizza Spider-Man, are they? Is that about right?
What's under it? What body are you using? Usually using a Grim Reaper body? Captain America?
The Captain America.
Okay. I tell you what. Works out
I was
really
trying
good.
to use his hands, but
Do you have Vulcans?
That thing is looking damn good, Don.
Do you have any Vulcan figures?
Yes.
The Bone Breaker, his hands are vertically hinged with his trigger hands. They're proper hands. And he's got the open display hands too. And I painted those up with Mr. Hobby, Mr. Color before, and they hold up really well.
Them hands are just too big.
But the Bone Breaker hands is what the ones I was referring to.
I hate to throw them away. Bone breaker hands.
Yep. I got some.
Where's my
Yeah, he's got fist and he's got trigger hands.
phone at? Thank you, Harker.
Yeah, I know you don't like compliments, but fuck off. That looks good.
I think that looks fantastic, man.
Well, I think that it balances out as long as you deliver with a little bit of sass.
Yeah. If you hit me with an insult as you're doing it, that's
Don,
what I like.
I think you're a horrible human being, but your work looks good.
Wow. See,
There.
that's damn near perfect. I can live with that.
Yeah. How did you take that? Did that get you right in your feels?
Got me just left of them, so
Oh, close.
Get the
that's
Queen
where,
Comics.
that's not where I want. That's you're zeroed in.
It was an emotional roller coaster ride. Left you on the edge of your seat.
Got the Quinn Comics. He's like, greetings. How y'all doing tonight? And find anything good lately? I did. I got the Transformer. Target right now is doing the 25% off one toy. If you got the Target Circle app. So I got the Leader Class Armada Megatron for $35. And guess what? You can only use it once on your account. They don't limit how many accounts you can make.
Yeah.
I should ring up one item, check out, log out my app, log in another account, ring up something else.
All 20 fucking accounts I got with them.
I got the Armada Megatron, and I picked up that Dusty, Tiger Force Dusty, so I can do the leg swap.
I do want that Armada Optimus Prime.
Oh, it's nice. I got it.
But man, $100.
Yeah, it is. But he's huge. He's a big figure.
When I have nostalgia about Transformers, it's like Beast Wars and Armada.
And it's cool having an Armada Optimus Prime that can actually move his legs.
Oh, hey Don.
Hey,
I was just kidding about that.
well, he don't look nice. Now there's some problems with like the collar and stuff, but
No, I think you're great.
Oh, and I did pick up some.
I want to see these problems with the collar so I can not like it so much.
you were doing good and you ruined it.
Did pick up some stuff at Ross, cheap. I picked up the
fun to look
Batman so I can get these goggles. If you're looking for a cool set of goggles for low light, the Winter Batman figure, that's what the Ice Giant build figure. They're $9 at Ross if you can find one. The local Ross only had one. And I was about to walk right past it because, it's McFarlane. Then I was like, hey, wait a minute. I can see Batman's eyes. It is a separate piece. It is really tight, so I had to take a blow dryer. After it comes gray and tan. Or the frame around the goggles is gray and the headband is tan. So I painted those up with Mr. Keller. But to get this on here, you got to heat it up with a blow dryer, heat it up, get more flexible. Once it's on, though, it's a tight fit and it's not moving. And you can see his eyes through the lens.
You said for the hands. You
Yes.
said Bone Breaker?
Yes, they're green, but you can, with Mr. Hobby, you can paint them black. I do that quite often because they're vertically hinged. Your pirate's going to have a gun, right? A musket.
Sword. Let me go get that packet of blue hands I got.
If anybody's interested in what I'm doing, I'm starting to combine the model into one piece. So when I do that, I do a Boolean operation. But it's always a good idea that when you start that, you save that file as a different file in case it screws up somehow and you got to go figure out what went on.
Cool. And you don't save it as a chair.
And you don't save it as a chair.
Quinn says that I want to hit up Target, see what I can get for 25% off. I was like, yeah, make a couple of accounts and you can just switch back and forth and get you a few things.
See, like that.
What I used to get the
Whoa.
Owlbear.
That's not what they're supposed to look like. Do I know why I did that? No.
Yep. Laura picked up an extra John Stewart Green Lantern Day from Ross. Put the head on an extra classified stalker. I have a few weeks ago. Oh, that's a good idea. I actually got one. I picked one of those up too. Because with extra parts, had laying around. I used a stalker neck and hands. And I got Recondo legs, Dusty Tiger Force Dusty body. So I actually have a full-on Tiger Force build out. And that John Stewart head's a great idea. Plus, they got the small peg holes, so that could probably fit right on here. Ah, that's good. Thank you. That's a good idea. That's what I like. These streams, we all help each other. Cool ideas. This is the whole point to build this community up. It's like I like everybody can help each other. Different ideals, bounce ideals off everybody. And I'm gonna. Oh, I said I'm going since they were cheap. They had everything except Wonder Woman. I was wanting to build the that. I don't know what the hell it is, but ice demon looking guy. I just want to stick him on my Asgard shelf as a frost giant. And I will be right back. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves.
Sometimes I get real focused on what I'm doing and I forget that I am also supposed to talk on these things sometimes.
I have returned. So, you know, I have like 12 or 13 guardsmen.
You do? I did not know that.
Yeah, it's one of my display scenes is a crap ton of guardsmen standing around my Force Works team apprehending Ultron. But these are big.
What are we looking at? The guardsman's hand?
Yeah. And then back when I made the Scarlet Spiders, I bought a bunch of hands for a friend of mine to paint. No fists. Oh wait, yeah, there's one. Got the wall crawling hands that are black. Unfortunate. I don't think he's going to be crawling the walls.
So speaking of hands, I think the G.I. Joes need to start adding one more set of hands with their stuff, and here's why. I got the mole rat in the mail today, and he's got his gun thing, right?
Right.
And both of his hands are up pivot.
Oh yeah.
Gun holding hands, and they both have trigger fingers.
Right.
But wouldn't it be nice to have the under the barrel cupping hand?
Yes, sir.
Like maybe a back and forth, hinge, and a forward and like a lateral as opposed to a vertical hinge.
Absolutely.
So that he can hold the front of that, like that other handle. Is there a name for that other handle on the front of the gun? Coming off the stock.
I don't know that.
It's the forward grip, but
it's the forward grip. So he can grab that forward grip because with the way that he is now, he can't have the long part of that gun, and he can't hold it in both hands properly because he can't bend that wrist laterally. It's only a vertical hinge.
Does anybody need any WIP hands? I have a few.
I say so. Or you use Spider-Man bodies for the Pizza Buddy bucks for the suits over top of. Well, these are the hands I was talking about. These are the bone breaker hands. I painted black. Or like they work out great. They're vertically hinged for holding weapons.
What figure had his arms?
Vulcan comes with the torso and the arms. The Bonebreaker.
I really wish they would have made this these stinking ass hose in some kind of soft material so I could move the head around.
Well, taking out the context, that could be just demonetized. Talking about stinking ass hose.
He wants soft, stinky hose.
Yeah.
Instead of hard, stinky hose.
Quinn Comics says that's the build figure's a Frost King from DC. Cool, thank you. Yeah, I don't know the characters, but I just think he'll make a good addition to my Asgard shelf. Still in front of a Frost Giant.
I just about immediately swapped the sniper rifle out on shooter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the sniper rifle it came with is mine's really bent.
Yeah, and I straightened that thing out, and even after it was straight, it wasn't straight. I was like, okay, well, I got this one from Little Armory, and since that Little Armory is supposed to be for like Figma or True 112 scale,
Scaled over a lot better.
it's scaled for her a lot better. It's this is a Barrett 50 cal, and I took the backpack thing and I snipped the this part in half, and then I glued the top half part on the peg, and now it just kind of rests in here by the mag easily and doesn't fall out. I like this figure. I like these shoes a lot. I'm gonna do some paint work on them, but I like the shoes.
You know, that was one of the things that I pointed out earlier that I said that I liked about that figure was the shoes.
Did you say it with your microphone on?
I said it while you guys were here. You guys,
I'm not messing with you. But
So what do you think of those hands?
don't make any full screen here. That's not bad.
I think that one hand, the green one, is much bigger than the black one.
Not once it's balled up into a fist. No way. And once you put like his pistol or a sword or something in that hand,
I don't know. It's made out of fire, so
paint that hoe.
paint that.
I've been doing.
shouldn't Cobra's hair be puffier?
Cobra.
I think it's pretty puffy. Harker.
I don't know, name with hell. What do you think? You need his hair to be puffier?
I'm just gonna start. Every time I send something to you guys, you're gonna get like random whip hands and wall crawl hands. Merry Christmas.
Happy birthday.
Because name with hell is the one who should be happy with it.
I'm gonna go grab the Outback's legs and arms and grab a set of legs. I need to spritz this with some dull coat. He's got a shiny ass.
Hey, look, now he's got two black hands.
That's racist.
Ka-chow. Let's get him up close. What do you think? Oh, he's up real close. Oh. Check out that. You want to get a little some of that knuckle sandwich? A skinny hand. Bow.
Maybe a little bit fluffier.
Oh, he does have a pistol, huh? Right there on his hip. Why, yes, guys, I am a dumbass.
All right.
All right.
His hair needs to be fluffier. I might have to reconsider how I'm doing.
So when the shit you make him with green?
This robe for the Great Goblin King Hobbit cartoon. This is not the right head for it, but it's just there for a mock-up.
Is this a store thing?
No.
Oh. Grab this without realizing what I was doing. I grabbed one of the motorcycle seats. He's like, that's not been paid for. Why did I grab that? Brain running on autopilot. Don't look good. We use extra rock and roll torso, and I got a stalker harness. I got these old Duke legs I painted up. My original Duke custom I did a long time ago. These painted up really nice and get them on some gold coat. I think that's gonna look good combination together. Don't know about the head yet. They really don't want you to get the lipstick off the heads. I rubbed that with Winsor Newton, and that lipstick wouldn't come off that dusty head.
Giggity.
Yeah.
We want them with shiny, bright lips, and you won't like it.
We want them all to look like they've been at the kissing booth when they were pulling in the money. All right, fluffier hair, huh?
Maybe a little fluffier.
I think this would go better with a file.
Time for some more blow dryer action.
So I had a hard conversation with the boy at dinner.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, what's a nerd?
Nerd is generally thought of as somebody who is fairly intelligent, but also interested in maybe like one subject matter.
Did I do that?
Which is not the same as a geek, which is somebody who is just really interested in like one subject matter to the point of being annoying about it.
I told him, I said, really, the difference is how they act and how they treat you. So I believe it's Name Withheld has been messaging me on Instagram. And I'll have you know, he threatened me.
Oh no!
Yeah, he sent me a picture of John McClane action figure. He's like, "I'm gonna get this for you and send it to you." Christmas hat.
Do it. Do it.
I'm like, no. You wouldn't dare.
I mean, it is almost Christmas time.
Yeah. But getting a Christmas-based gift at Christmas, it's kind of weird.
Sometimes Christmas-based things are during
At
Christmas time are the only time that they come out. Like that Santa Claus last year from Big Bad Toy Store.
I feel lucky that it's a custom, and not a.
I'm sure it was Sector that sent you that.
Yeah, I don't want to dime out his real name that I know him by.
Yeah. It was Sector that sent that to you because we were talking about that. because I sent him that picture, and he's like, I should send this to Don and tell him that we're gonna get him this for Christmas. Get him this Christmas present for Christmas. Okay.
Cannon,
Mm-hmm.
you fucking hearing this shit? The whole conspiracy behind all this, people plotting against me.
It sounded like they were planning on getting you a really nice Christmas-themed Christmas present.
Doesn't sound like that to me.
I mean, Die Hard was a great Christmas movie after all.
It's not. You know it's not.
I'm pretty sure it was.
You know it's not. You know, I feel like this is going to become a much bigger thing now that we are in Christmas. I'm going to be defending my point on the regular. I need to get some better arguments.
Okay, let's find it. Let's Google top Christmas action movies.
Leave action off of it.
Top Christmas act. Oh, look at that right there. Die Hard 2. I bet
Santa Sleigh is a much better action Christmas movie.
Now, I didn't know that Lethal Weapon happened during Christmas. I guess I didn't pay enough attention to that.
It did. The very first one was Christmas time.
Oh, so I guess that's a Christmas movie too.
Yes, sir.
Why
That's
is
a good
Die
one.
Hard 2 on there, but Die Hard?
Die Hard's like more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard 2.
Yeah. I guess those are top picks for me.
Despicable.
Just for you. They know that you've seen plenty of Die Hard.
Oh, here you
They
go.
don't-
I'm not even going to click on this, but it says 13 Christmas action movies ranked. Number 1, Die Hard, 1988. Number 2, Lethal Weapon. There you go.
Well, you keep putting signifiers in there. You know, you gotta get that action word out of there. I mean, there are no action Christmas movies.
I beg to differ. That last one, was it the Violent Night? That was a good one.
Hell yeah.
Oh, look at here. Best Christmas movies ranked, and this isn't even with action in it. It's Wonderful Life is number 1. And
Ugh.
Die Hard is number 2. I think that means Die Hard is a Christmas movie, along with Gremlins.
What? Oh, I like that. What website are you on? The
Bad
Daily
Santa.
Mail?
That's timeout.com. This is what you find. This is the second listing if you go and Google top Christmas movies right there. Second listing on Google. That means that it must be either well paid for or popular.
German Gray.
The Gremlins is the reason why we have PG-13 now, too. Nemo Hill said, it wasn't me. Apple Proto was like, I have the old McFarlane movie Maniacs John McClane figure. That would be a good body to make a articulated street human.
Well, not Street Humans, because that ain't gonna fund.
Yeah, I would say maybe a tank top Valorous figure. You get the tank top Valorous figure, and they got some figures that's got the long pants, like the Special Forces guy they did. Duster. Actual real Special Forces guy. Probably be a mix of those two would be a good base for that. 62813, if TNT shows it at Christmas, it's over. Queen Comics said, just because they take place around the holidays doesn't make a Christmas movie. Movie because they don't have anything to do directly with Christmas.
I did.
Well, see, Die Hard, they were at a Christmas party.
I didn't put a qualifier in it when I searched. I just said best Christmas movie.
Yeah.
So that takes the judgment on whether it's a Christmas movie or not out of our realm.
Gremlins is
Into the
totally a
realm of
Christmas
public.
movie because the Mogwai was a Christmas present.
And they have Christmas themes in that movie as well.
Yeah.
Such as family.
Yeah, family togetherness and
What y'all say?
Together.
Alpha Proto, where would I get bare feet?
From a bear.
Thailand.
Earth Major.
Uh,
You could, yeah, I mean, you could go like Owlbear. You could do that.
what action figure does have? Shoot, I know there's some.
Like for Marvel Legends.
I feel like we're a combination with Mega John McClane barefooted.
If you trim down
Toes.
like the claw toes on the Black Panther.
I thought he meant bare feet. Like, I'm totally with
Namor.
Harker on this. Like, Ursa Major.
Well, Namor
When to
from
go.
the Black Panther wave, the comic book Namor.
Oh yeah.
He's got
Yeah,
good bare
right.
feet. Sector 2813, that hard was a Christmas party taken over by terrorists.
Yeah, but he flew in to make up with his estranged wife, which is a family theme, right?
What was that
And-
again?
Which isn't that one of the qualifiers for it being a Christmas movie?
Very true. Yeah, for John McClane, feats for Quinn. For Marvel Legends, you can get the Legion has bare feet too. That's a good point. And he's cheaper than a Shang-Chi. He has the same lower body as Shang-Chi. Way to create in the house. Hello.
Yeah, don't they have Legion at Ollie's right now?
I think some Legions are showing up at Ollie's. That wave is kind of like a crapshoot at Ollie's to get the whole wave. Alfredo, actually, Legion is great. The paint works too. Pants. Oh yeah, pants.
Oh, and just for future reference, because Alpha Proto pointed out that the hair wasn't fluffy enough, I'm afraid that they have become disqualified for fan appreciations in the future. Just because I hate hair, and I'm not petty or anything. That was in the rules. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. I'm kidding.
I mean,
Kind
not
of.
really.
I can take criticism.
You just can't take doing extra amounts of hair.
I just hate hair.
That's so much better now. Got a shirt doled out. All his gear painted up. Using the gear from the Tiger Force one. The gear that comes on the white shirt one is
Wow.
yeah.
Tiger Horse.
Washes, dry brushes. Yeah, it looks good now. Get rid of the shiny shirt. So
I forgot that
I still love that old Kmart commercial. I can't believe it actually even aired on TV back in the day. Like, I can shit my pants.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. Shit your pants. I just shit my bed.
I shipped my drawers. It was easy.
I forgot that I have to mold, in a manner of speaking,
Christmas hat for John McClane. Sweet.
the bottom of your ghost cape.
Oh.
And I cut the wire out for a straight cape. So that hurts the feelings. Maybe it'll still be long enough.
You know what else hurts the feelings? Space Adventure Cobra's hair.
This ain't dying tonight. Cobra.
Is that a Christmas anime?
I don't know anything about it. I've never seen it. I hear it's good though.
I'm gonna put some flat clear over top of the red triangle area so I can sketch out the. Because you else find it weird that Space Ghost's logo is him?
Well, I mean, Batman's logo is a bat.
Well, it's just a generic bat, but Space Ghost took it up a notch. It's like, what kind of symbol can I use to represent me?
His narcissism is unparalleled. Either that or his creativity is bottom of the barrel.
What says me more than me?
Yeah.
I put a color flat over top of that gloss red. That way I can use a pencil and actually sketch out what I need to paint over.
So how's the weather like in Texas?
Pretty good. I'm still not going outside, but it's good.
We're not there yet, huh?
You know, it might be cliche, but my ex is from Texas.
Oh my!
You know, we have that in common. My daughters currently live there.
I don't hold that against the state.
Boy, I do.
That's the whole state.
Okay. Quinn Comics, that Space Ghost, this looks awesome. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I ended up switching out the belts. I was using a Avalanche belt first, which still looks good, but I had this Black Panther belt. And I was like, I like the lines on it, and the shape. So, and it's mine. So I'll make it the way I want it.
Speaking of comics, I'm back on the hunt for Ghost Rider 17.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it fell through.
Alfredo Space Ghost should have had a logo that looked like a Pac-Man ghost. That'd be awesome. But it kind of does, really, if you think about it.
He talked to the guy, and then the guy who had it, and he's like, "Hey, that's the one with Wolverine on the cover, right?" And my comic book guy was like, "Well, shit." Then he comes back and he's like, "You know, that's going for $41."
What?
Nah, bitch, it's going for 24. But I figured that was what was going to happen.
Something wrong. I'm using 0 for the base for this. I hope E40 is still going for you. You get that 0 fairly cheap loose on eBay. There's a lot of people are buying that set for other figures. Darth's here. Party on, Darth.
I would like to get a Zero to make a spot. I cannot believe they didn't make a comic spot.
I saw Matthew did that. He made one using spot and Zero. Cool weather to celebrate the Rangers win. Upper photo.
The Rangers? My truck?
It's a. You've seen those like reels. Like, it's a for Ford Rangers.
Ranger.
By
Yeah.
the way, Jake, love that Space Ghost made his on a talk show for him.
I was not aware of that until I bought my truck, and one of the lieutenants that I was working with come in playing the video on his phone at full volume.
What video?
Yeah,
It's
Ford
a
fucking Ranger.
Ford Ranger.
Ford Ranger. They always have like Ford Rangers doing like crazy stuff, like pulling heavy ass loads or over the mountain and through the woods, just doing crazy stuff.
Darth says it's over here in Southern California. It's beautiful, sunny, but cold nights and mornings. Ding solo, families.
Now whip it.
Family, 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 family.
Man, where's Hulk Smash when you need him?
Yeah. Wake Creek, North Texas has been comfortably cold. Name of held in the comic book for name of held said, think in the comic book the reason for Space Ghost logo. Did I miss something? What? Who is Zero?
Read the comic book.
I have no idea who Zero is, but makes a great base for Space. Sculpt up the neck area, widen it out so the head will taper down a little better. That's what the triangular area. And the gauntlets are from Hercules that I cut down to fit Zero better. This is the Spider-Man UK buck, which they basically they're retooling and basically retiring the arms and legs in this body and making new arms and legs, but keeping the torso. They got the new pinless arms and legs, which the first one was Baron Strucker. Baron Strucker's got the new arms and legs, which I think the new legs look better. They're better proportionate, just enough where the lower legs won't look as big. I think they made the thighs a little bit thicker.
Thick thighs save lives.
I think they're a little more proportionate, or it could be just imaginary. I don't know.
So
They're all new though. The pinless, they got extra wrinkles with claw folds down here. There's one good thing about with the UK Spider-Man, it's great for suited figures, characters. A lot of figures, they end up like they sculpt them look like a nude body. Yes, I understand they're comic book characters and do that in the comics all the time, but hey, this is plastic. I like it to look real. To a certain extent.
Man,
You want them to look real-ish.
Yes. Let's see. Alfredo said zero is Strife's transportation cyborg. Okay, I have no idea what the character. Thank you, Alfredo. Zero makes portals to travel through space
Hey.
and time.
We're not saying nice things to Alpha Proto tonight. Only meanness.
Okay.
I heard that your dog's feet stink bad.
Our
that's,
dog
that's,
breath
that's meaning to say about dogs. It's like,
Oh, you're right. I can't be mean to dogs. Dogs are great.
well, the dogs think Alpha's feet stink.
I think that your dog told me that your cat's feet stink bad, and your cat said that it doesn't care.
Your dog says your cat makes
Delicious treats.
delicious
They're
treats.
real crunchy.
The cat said he would give you COVID-19 if he could, but he can't.
But he loves you so much that he wants to share.
I just know that Amazon has the What If Killmonger for $9.99. Hey, that's cool.
Oh, look at that. I got a phone call from
I
Mississippi.
Is that the white Black
Mississippi.
Panther fig? They came in that 5-pack with Strife, and the white Black Panther figure is a different figure. It's actually got different, similar body, but you got resculpted lower legs. It's got like tech details down here, like little swooshes on each side of the leg and on the forearms too, which would make it easier because there's a bunch of those at Ollie's.
Hey, look, it's black.
Name of Health is a symbol. I think it's because he became a symbol for justice because the space police force was corrupt. No, Frodo was like sad because we're saying mean things about him. I'm sorry.
About Space Ghosts?
But Alpha Proto.
Oh, I never seen anything mean about Space Ghost.
Hair is a touchy subject, Alpha Proto. Can her legs bend more than 90 degrees? The old I had a terrible articulation called back in Sculpt of the Games. That's right. Where to put him? Let's check him out. Actually, pretty good on his new legs. It's not all the way up, but it's still bumping into the wrinkle of Sculpt. But it's not too bad. Can't kick his butt. But what's
Can't kick his own ass.
Oh, a robo stirs.
it's actually is it better than the old one? It's actually better than the old one. The old one. It's a little bit better than the old legs. What about the arms? Sorry, I've changed the motors. But the arms hold up really nice. These. Both of them have pretty good range in the arms. But the legs are definitely an improvement in articulation. Torsos are exactly the same. Well, that's a good alternative. Getting the white wolf. Yeah, if you can't get the. You can live with the extra parts. sculpted onto the. But at the time, I was able to get this one pretty cheap, so I just got the 0. Plus, I kind of dig that head sculpt. I'll use it for something too. The 0 head sculpt, the blank face. Oh, Hang Solo finally got the Fortnite boat from Ollie's for $12.25. I'm cheap. I used the coupon.
Nice.
Everyone doesn't need a Spider-Man articulation, but if they do have it, it's a bonus. Yeah. Zero, that the spot doppelganger 0 is the most effort has ever put into a figure ever. My gosh. A 0 on the chest, a 0 on the face, and a blank face.
Why is McFarlane just so disappointing?
He doesn't want to disappoint the.
Bro, he's got to Jokerize it, glow in the dark it, fucking blacklight it.
He did reveal that new figure line he's doing.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Diablo 4 figures and their statues with
Are they statues? I thought they had an articulation.
No, unfortunately, they just have interchangeable parts. Like you could put stuff in their hands and
What?
stuff.
That's not figures.
He wants to do that same thing, and he wants to do that with that Ninja Turtle license that he has as well.
I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah. With Diablo, World of Warcraft, he's doing that, and that's what he's going to be doing with the Ninja Turtles as well, that same thing.
I think he can't make action figures, I guess. I mean, what in God's green earth would possess him to make one
No, he has
statues?
full reign to do whatever he wants with the. He has full license for World of Warcraft stuff.
Well, the turtles one you might.
Yeah, the turtles. I have no clue, but World of Warcraft. He is the only guy.
I would assume with Todd being a retail line, NECA would be pissed if they gave him a action figure 7-inch license as well. But doing,
they have to stay off of NECA has their own little section. That's why, and they have to stay off of the main aisles because of their other offerings. So they're not allowed to, bitch. Since they offer so many R-rated figures, they're not allowed to be in the main aisles.
If you're interested in that RoboCop from NECA, the one where he has the chair, it's on sale for $44.
oh yeah, the rotating sale at Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah, the 1-day sale. I thought about getting a Hydra Stomper and making a steam-powered Iron Man. But you remember how we had that discussion of I don't make custom Iron Man figures because they have to be perfect?
Yeah. If they're not perfect, straight to jail.
Yeah, if they're not absolutely perfect, it's a deal breaker, and I hate them.
Yeah.
Well, why would they need to be perfect with such a flawed character?
C-list character.
Mm-hmm.
But it's weird that I'm forgiving of like the retail stuff.
Straight to jail.
Sheesh. 40% off, and it's still $200.
Yeah, no.
Why?
The what now?
It's an arc reactor. Proof that Tony Stark has a heart, if you remember. They're trying to sell Shriek for $14.
That
Just wait till she pops back up on Amazon for $9. Thanks.
well, you can still every now and then still find her in Hollies.
Yeah, they had like 7 while I was there the last time I was there. It's $11 out the door.
Big G. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab that piece that's full covered. So you go.
Oh, if you heard him dad's away, the cats can play.
I can't hurry too much. My bad ankle.
Why would they make a statue out of the Velocity suit? Seems weird.
I'm gonna go probably buy it.
Is that your favorite Spider-Man suit?
I don't even know if Velocity suit looks like.
Well,
I'll tell you, the one I was so disappointed with the Spider-Man figure, and what makes me so disappointing, they'll never make another one, the web armor.
Oh yeah.
Instead of doing the comic book web armor, they did a stupid freaking video game version of it. It's like, I know it didn't last in the comic book but like a couple issues, but it looked so damn cool back then.
half an issue.
Yeah.
The web armor.
Yeah, the black and chrome.
Yeah, he made it out of his web fluid, a hardened version of his web fluid. It didn't survive the issue.
I wasn't really a fan.
It was a web of Spider-Man. One.
Oh, he looked kind of like a disco ball.
Was it 92? What issue was it?
Oh, I got it somewhere, but I can tell you what thing then.
I'm still looking for a comic book frame put on the wall.
But as we discussed earlier, I don't gotta like all the stuff that you like. That's okay.
What's your favorite Spider-Man suit, Mr. Velocity $600 statue?
Queen Comics says those Diablo figures should have been posable. Missed opportunity for McFarlane. Yes, sir.
Even if he would have put it on the current articulation that he's using, I would probably buy some of that junk.
Sector 283 says, at Harker, look at Instagram.
I just did.
Hope Todd puts out a way to create. So I hope Todd puts out Batman. Fingers crossed.
He picked up a whole damn license for it, just to make Batman figures.
Who did?
Todd.
Oh.
Hank Solo, what's the brand of leather product that Harker used to wash figures? Hold up to the camera, please.
What?
I don't know. Just reading what the thing says.
Huh?
What's
What?
that?
What do you use to wash your figures with?
To peel the are you talking about to put a wash on or to peel off mold release? Because I'm a brave boy and I just used 99% alcohol to take mold release off and then just let it dry real fast.
Yeah, I probably said sold one issue too. Yeah, it's been 30 some years since I read that issue, but I know it was one issue. It was one of the coolest freaking looking covers, and we had one chance to get that armor, and they screwed it up. That's pretty much decided to be mean Santa this year. You can talk crazy. My eyes are blurry. I have pretty much decided to be mean Santa this year. You can talk crazy to people if you dress like Santa.
I'm gonna go with John McClane.
The name will called this Web of Spider-Man 100. I think. Armored Spider-Man looked like he's wearing hockey pads.
You know, I am really worried about the Prometheus armor they got coming up. I mean, not enough to where I'm not going to buy it or anything, but
I've seen these kind of costume layouts a lot for superheroes where they do all the different variations in this kind of style. I don't know who started that, but kind of I like to look at like a lot of them at the same time. Yeah, this one, the web armor one, always just reminded me of a disco ball, and once I got that in my head, I couldn't unsee it. Let's see.
you know the things that I hate is when they
What is this yellow thing?
cross over characters.
I have no idea.
I hate that.
Spider-Man person. What's that yellow thing?
Spider-Man had a cape? When did Spider-Man have a cape?
A Doctor Strange one, maybe?
That one doesn't look like the Doctor Strange one, I don't think, but I'm not like a Spider-Man guru. I'm not like I'm not a guru of anything. Kind of like this one here on the end. I always liked the black.
I think that's House of M.
I'll get out of my chair. And
The one in the gold gauntlets and gold boots, that's Kevin Green, Prime.
That's,
Yeah.
I believe that's the Spider Boy, the one you're looking at, where he's Superboy and Spider-Man. That's the House of M.
That one?
I'm not sure what that one is.
That looks like a crossover between Superboy and Spider-Man to me.
That might be. Man, look at all
I like this one on the end here. I always liked the black costume with the Venom symbiote. I liked that one.
that one on the end is the House of M.
Quinn says the yellow armor is called Prodigy.
Yeah, that's Prodigy. When he split off and he made characters that were based upon like aspects of his powers. Prodigy's was his strength. Ricochet, the guy with the white and blue in the jacket, that was his agility. The beetle-looking guy there in the center, that was his, his mind, his technology. There was one more.
What is this? I don't recognize.
That's the electro armor, the anti-electricity armor.
Huh. Yeah, so the black Venom costume I liked a lot, and then this one here, kind of like the classic. It's close to the classic Spider-Man look, but it's not quite the classic one.
I don't see the hyper velocity.
They're so stylized sometimes it's hard in that format.
Yeah.
Not surprisingly, one of my all-time favorite armors is on the very top up there. It's the Iron Spider, the red and gold. I know that sounds like a cop-out, but it really is one of my favorites. That one, $20.99, and the ebony, the black costume.
Superior Spider-Man has always been a big one for me since that came out.
I do like that one. I like the the Kane Scarlet Spider one. I think that's a sharp looking one, and the original '90s Scarlet Spider.
To me, it's one of these new retro card reveals. Every time they don't give us a new Superior Spider-Man, is like disappointing. It's like, use the new buck, because the Superior Spider-Man figure they made was before they modified the Pizza Spidey, and he's shorter. Which sucks.
Molecule one is good.
What sucks is that they must have completely scrapped the midsection for the original Superior Spider-Man, because
Wish that was higher resolution.
body would look so much better with that shorter torso.
Hyper velocity.
I am going to not use that. It's too small.
I also like the big time Spider-Man, the black and green. Is it bedtime?
Yes, but I don't know.
I think it'll be okay.
I think it might be from Gary making biscuits.
Maybe. I wouldn't pull it. I wouldn't tear it up. I'm not going to be able to fix that.
Okay.
It would have to be patched.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, but still.
Back at night, honey.
Me too. Just that sleeping bag I had, it's still broken. And the thing for it, it's still broken.
I don't remember him having his eyeballs that close together when Todd McFarlane drew them. I know they were bigger, but I remember them being.
Well, these are all drawn.
I never saw Todd McFarlane draw his face dead on.
I thought they were more like this.
You.
That's funny.
You not know.
Ultimate. Easily one of my most favorite storylines.
Story good, the art garbage.
I always had a problem with the Iron Spiders. How many Baldos is he supposed to have? Is he supposed to have 3?
Yeah.
3.
Why?
I know.
Did he lose one of them?
No,
Oh,
he
it's-
only had 3.
I gotta go let my dogs in. I'll be right back.
That always bugged me. He should have 4.
Well, when you're Tony Stark, you always think about your wiener as another limb. So that's probably what he was thinking.
No, so
That's what you get for having a C-list character make your costume.
I think he did it as a slight because he couldn't have Spider-Man have any confidence. Because Tony's a narcissist. So he had to knock Spider-Man down a peg. Because everybody's going to look at Spider-Man and go, spiders have 8 legs, you moron. And then Peter Parker would have to be like, I didn't make the costume. Tony Stark made the costume.
This idiot drunk did.
And then they'd be like, you can't even make your own costume, Spider-Man, you suck. And then he'd feel all bad. He'd have a moment. A little tear would come out of one eye.
And then he's like, fine, I'm joining Captain America then.
As he was staring over the trash pile. Spider-Man's house story is pretty interesting. Peter was considered one of the first mutant heroes in the world and was a celebrity for it. Uncle Ben was alive. Wanda gave him his perfect life.
Oh yeah, House of M. Yep, yep.
Did he have those weird things on the bottom of his feet in the Amazing Spider-Man costume?
Mm.
Define.
Remember those?
Oh, in the first movie, yeah, he had some weird like things at the toes. Quinn says the fourth alias was Hornet for Peter.
Hornet, yes. No. Hornet was the technology one that we were looking at.
We create. Got a jet. Have a good night. Have a good night, my friend.
Hornet, Ricochet, Prodigy, and Dusk. Dusk was the third one. It was his stealthy spider sense kind of thing.
I'm totally not looking at these to avoid doing fluffy hair.
I believe you.
Is this a girl Spider-Man?
Let me see.
That's Spider-Woman. I don't know who this is.
It's all blurry. I can't see it.
Yeah, the image quality isn't great.
Looks like almost wearing like a Wonder Woman costume.
Yeah, I don't know what these two are.
The one where he's got blue jeans and a black jacket and a black mask. The brown jacket. Yeah, that's a symbiote hunter Spider-Man. He wore it for one episode, one issue.
I always,
Hey, look, there's Dusk.
I always think of asymmetry as being a quality of a villain's costume as opposed to a hero's costume. So I typically don't like heroes in asymmetrical costumes, like the Scarlet Spider. With the spider all off-center and cattywampus.
Cattywampus.
Cattywampus. Askew.
See, Dusk, Hornet, Prodigy, Ricochet.
Again, I always think of villains as having asymmetry, which is why I don't like the three Waldos. Shame on you, Tony Stark. This one's got 4 Waldos.
I need one of those belts from the Dukes that.
Does this Spider-Man have a tail?
What now?
This Spider-Man has a tail.
Why does he have a tail?
I don't know. I can't read the writing because the picture quality is so bad.
Maybe it's Nightcrawler.
In 2008.
Didn't they do a Nightcrawler Spider-Man?
Yeah, he is right now. And
Looks
currently,
like he
right
has hands for
now, Nightcrawler is a Spider-Man. Basically, he's hiding out from the Sentinels, the upgraded Sentinels, as a Spider-Man.
Still no hypervelocity suit.
Oh yeah, the Aunt May Spider-Man. Remember when Spider-Woman was a creature turned into a woman with superpowers? I remember. Alpha Proto Spider-Man with a black mask and brown leather jacket is a clone from the Clone Saga. He burst through the front door and said he was the real Peter Parker.
Oh yeah, Clone Hunter Spider-Man. That's right. The person you should trust the least is the person you trust the most. Yourself.
I disagree. I make some pretty good choices.
Is that with or without the knowledge that our brains can justify every action that we do? And that we are all the hero of our own story?
All right, I'm done looking at Spider-Man costumes. No, I think I make pretty sound decisions most of the time.
So the House of M costume is your favorite Spider-Man costume. It's a hell of a choice.
I picked up one of these snakes while they were cheap, and I'm going to be using it for one of my original characters. I've seen other people doing like the G.I. Joe customs for that what's his face from the movie?
Serpentor?
Nah, from Cobra La. I can't remember his name. He's got half snake body.
Snake Man?
Yeah.
Look at. Let me see if I can find a better look at it.
What, the snake?
No, the
G.I. Joe character?
no, the House of M Spider-Man costume design.
Oh,
The toy.
they,
Love it.
they actually made a figure too. It's on the Pizza Buddy book.
I have a Pete Spider-Man book. Sure you know it.
They made a lot of Spider-Mans on the Pizza Buddy.
Really did. To be fair, it's a good book.
I liked it better before they stretched the torso when it's Spear Spider-Man, but everything's the same except for the ab section. And that stretched ab section is one thing I always hated was Pizza Buddy. It looks so weird. Maybe
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yeah. You like it? You down? You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Let's see. Name of Hell, who makes that snake? It's actually made by McFarlane Toys.
Yeah,
It's one of those-
McFarlane. It has.
It's one of those actually
points
kid
of
line.
articulation.
Mick Fartland.
Maybe I like it. I don't know. It's hard to beat the classic Spider-Man.
Todd
It-
Mick fuck up.
It's one of his few kid-based lines he's got.
Hey, what are you doing? Take a couple pictures of this guy so I can put it on my Instagram. What do y'all think? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize, but that's going to be it for me tonight. I got to get up and go to work, to be honest.
Oh,
So I appreciate you letting me come out here and get hassled. I mean, complimented.
well, thank you for hanging out with us tonight.
Always very nice of you guys.
Glad you're getting to hang out with you, Bree.
Hope to see you guys on the next one.
Sounds good.
See you on the flip side. Take care, my friend. Oh yeah, I like that.
So I've discovered why toy release dates get pushed back. I had an epiphany. Just came to me.
Is it because of hair?
Yeah, somebody in management says that they think the hair should be fluffier.
Yeah.
There we go.
So the whole production schedule gets thrown off.
Leg off. Tiger Force Duke for now. Space Ghost pictures.
Now you're going to need a brack.
Oh. That's what I want to see there. It's basically just a Ian survives. I always had them for a little while, those snakes. I should have got them there, but I ended up giving them I got it off Amazon for $10. Time I realized I needed it, it's like, crap, all didn't have anymore. Put a little bit of white down. A minute. A little more green on the waist cover for this Joe body. And there's Joe. Economics got the Ray Skywalker lightsaber and Autobot art for $59.99 each. They are showing up at Ross. Thanks for the heads up on those, my friend. Yeah, that's awesome score, dude. That's I have yet to see the art. Of course, haven't seen anything really good that's local Ross. Still never found the Cosmos. I yet to see the arts. That's awesome. Found them. I've seen other people find them. A lot of people finding Joe's too for $5.99.
Yeah.
No Joe's at the local Ross. I tried two. One here and one in the next city over. So I'm in the woods, so both of them are one's farther away than the other. Both I got drive. Good. The combination of parts. Good thing about like soldier type figures, you can just kit bash and make you some new ones. So here's the leftover parts from Knuckles, and I got Dusty a chest harness. Belt, Duke gun holster, Refondo machete, cookery style machete. I like this head on this body better than the other way around. Still don't get the brown eyes. I'll even give him Duke's grease gun. Oh yeah, like one of the pistols is missing. We did again 2 binoculars instead of pistol. Back.
Have you done any work to your tunnel rat yet?
Don't have them yet.
Oh. Yeah, you're going to do a lot of work to that.
Some of the Hasbro stuff, Chosen Prime takes a while to get. They do get it, but it takes them a while.
Good. So far, a running problem. Hopefully, yours doesn't have it, but a running issue with Tunnel Rat is the bottom of his neck down here. It'll have it'll like bobble around, and you'll actually have to like glue the peg into its place because it's just like loose down there at the bottom.
It's like some of the Marvel Legends. They have the T-bit hips.
Yes.
And that barbell's loose. Females have a lot.
Yes. And then, of course, he does have the shiny shirt issue. On camera, it's really bad, but you can definitely see that the shirt is very much a different color here.
Oh, yeah.
It's not as bad in person as it is. Let me adjust my autofocus. It's not as bad in person, but and on this I've glued down his scarf because this thing being loose along with this thing being loose and this thing being loose, and also if you do the bandolier strap for the bullet, that also being loose, it just, he just has so much stuff on him that it makes it horrible. And then on top of all that, of course, you have This is the heaviest backpack that we've gotten from G.I. Joe to date. And this is including low lights, 2 packs together. It's heavier than both of those. I weighed it. So what I've done is, so far I've taken it apart. This is the inside of this chonker.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna gut it. I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna take all of everything out except for just the little rim to lighten it up. And I'm gonna use a styrene rod on the for the actual peg, because this being rubbery and being as unbelievably as stout as this damn thing is, it's just not good. I'm gonna do probably some gross grain ribbon or elastic strap for the straps, and of course do a wash and a dry brush on all these straps. I got rid of his gun, even though that M60 definitely is what he came with on his figure. I'm gonna have him stay with that for his Night Force, I guess, even though it seems like he'd want to be stealthy, but sure. So I'm giving him this for his regular tunnel rat thing. I'm gonna paint the lens on. This was a scope right here, just off of another random weapon I had. I sanded the bottom of it, cut it off, sanded the bottom of it, and I'm gonna do like a green metallic in there, the same green metallic that is on these. So I'll do that same green metallic. That way they all kind of match up like it's a flashlight, and it'll match up a lot better, and it'll make a lot more sense. But yeah, he needs work. But it's a fun project. I keep getting in project figures, and they all seem to be G.I. Joe.
I was like, what? Why am I? Nobody. I was muted, and I was like, what's going on? Nobody can hear me what I'm saying. Something one was asking, do we prefer Joe's or Valver's? I have more connection to the G.I. Joe characters. Valver's does make some decent figures, and I love his accessories. His accessories are my favorite thing about Valver's. I got
weapons and G.I. Joe figures all day long.
Yes. His next, I know it's they showed Valver's next tooling they're going to do. They're going to give them like the necks, like G.I. Joe's, a separate neck piece. But he's going to keep the hinged neck, the ball at the base, which is perfect. Perfect. You got best of both worlds.
Yeah.
I just don't have no connection to it. I don't buy his comic books, so I don't have any. I do pick up some of his characters that look cool enough to pick up, but me, I like G.I. Joe, Real American Hero. I watched that cartoon. I picked up a lot of the Marvel comics. So that's what I have connection to. I don't have any connection to Valverse story-wise. They're just, I love his troop builders too, like the Green Soldiers, the whatever they call them. I picked up several of those. I made them soldiers for Beachhead Command. I changed out Beachhead's gear to a Valverse gear pack. I like to got the black one, but that thing somebody sells out as soon as it goes online. And he doesn't offer it to stores. It's only a Valverse.com exclusive. The Delta pack gear pack was too. I don't have that one.
Some of the stuff that comes out of Bobby's mouth makes it so cringy to like really and truly enjoy the product sometimes. Like him, like somebody saying something about the story, with the rich story and everything behind G.I. Joe, and he's like, that means you haven't read the Valaverse books. Valaverse's storyline is way better than anything that G.I. Joe's ever done. I'm like, wow.
Well, he's from marketing. That's just him marketing himself, but that's a big ask. It's like people like G.I. Joe's got a very big, rich history,
Like
decades, multiple decades.
Okay, man.
One Toys and Bricks. Hello, family.
Family, 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 family.
My friend. Just remember,
I don't have friends. I got family.
something one he likes both. Valver says he hates butterfly joints, but he gave it to the fans. He said he's not a fan of them, but he did. I remember him saying that.
I keep wondering if he's going to get laser tattoo removal on the pins on his arm so he can go pinless on these tattoos.
Forgot my Halloween story. My friend owns a haunted house dressed across between Jason and Michael Myers. Anyway, a girl came up and recognized her from school. Said her name was. She went absolutely nuts. School was many, many years ago. I can't understand Bobby's hate, Mustang feelings for kicks from Metallica. Valverse is toxic as fudge, but his guns are great. Yeah. I like the weapons packs. That's my big thing. Like I said, I pick up a figure or two. The groups that hang around that stuff, they act ridiculous.
They're interesting folks. It's a hive mind mentality.
Yeah. When they got mad at Matt for making a video calling out toxic behavior, and they said he was talking about a certain person, and he never even mentioned their name, they all gathered up saying, "Quit talking about so-and-so." Well, maybe that's telling on that person. Then that person chimed in, "Quit talking about me." It's like, I didn't mention you, but you think that's you what I'm talking about. That's not the issue.
That same person like feeds on internet drama too, though.
Oh yeah, that's one of the things Matt was calling out these people like these internet drama toy.
Yeah, I watched Matt's video and I agreed with Matt.
Yeah, he's still getting people like. He was talking about like this video like the future of the toy industry stuff. Like kids don't collect toys nowadays. Matt's got 4 kids. The only one that ever collected toys was his oldest. The rest of them are all in the electronic stuff. It's us. The market's changed. We're the focus for a lot of this stuff. The toy industry focuses on little bitty kids and adult collectors right now. There's no in between.
Yep. Hence why the lead chair on the board of directors said that if adults want to buy toys, they can pay adult prices.
Yeah. Then we go buy like better quality stuff.
Yeah. And then notice that $32.99 price never quite happened last year, did it?
Yeah. They tried to fit 2 figures, Spider-Man figures.
Yeah, that's right. They did, didn't they?
Yeah, they didn't do too good. It made no sense to make them $32.99 because they didn't come with any extra accessories. They weren't deluxe. They weren't new molds. So they made, the black and white Spider-Man, the Future Foundation one. He was overpriced and he didn't even have any extra accessories. He was an old mold. He was
the
Sunfire mold.
PS4, right?
No, that was the black and white Future Foundation Sunfire mold. They made that 30. Then the PS4, that was even more expensive. You come with less accessories.
Man, that one was a stinker, man.
Yeah, the color, the blue is way wrong. He didn't come with like all the different hands. It came with like one whip hand, one fist hand. Didn't give them double sets of hands, matching sets. It's like, y'all not want to sell these things. Uh-oh. Something want to ask anybody watch Talker Art? Nah. Read the synopsis of the Action Force story, and it's basically the movie Bushwick years after. I don't know what Bushwick is. AK's here. Hello all. Hello, my friend. Hasbro's slogan: "Less for more money." Yes. At Canon, that Cobra face looks like a Lupin the Third.
I can see that.
Yeah, a lot of anime like that time period too. They had a very similar art style. It's a nice 3D skills, by the way.
I just make it up as I go along.
One Toys and Bricks, you don't like the Action Force story either. I haven't read any of it, so I have no idea. But I know I like G.I. Joe. Like I got some Action Force figures sitting in here when he's running some of these sales. It's like I haven't opened up yet. I did buy that one figure that was a stand-in replacement for Falcon. What's his name? Blowback, which is a horrible name for it.
Yeah.
I got the chick with the scars on her face.
Pandora.
What was the other one you got? I pulled it. Got it laid in here.
Did you get the bloody version of her?
No, I got the regular version, and tempted to order the accessory pack, but I haven't.
Yeah, I ordered the accessory pack for for Pandora, but I got the bloodied head. I want the regular head because I don't have the bloody Pandora version.
That's what I hate about random oh, you can get like something you don't want.
Yeah, so I'm not very happy about that.
I got the female Steel Brigade. That's the one I couldn't remember. I got 2 of the Night Force Steel Brigades from Big Bad Toys for exclusives. Ended up only having to pay for one. Big Bad Toy Store is awesome. It was missing a ammo magazine. They said, oh, that's fine. We'll just send you another one. You want to send the other one back? No, you can keep it.
Yeah.
So what I did, I opened them up. Let me turn the light off here. So I took a Falcon beret I had, and I painted it up like not Falcon, Flint's beret. I painted it up like Falcon's beret, and I put it on the blowback figure, which works great as a Falcon, like an updated Falcon. Better than the marionette thing that Hasbro did.
Oh, God.
And, of course, actually, Bobby's going away from these good boxes. He's going to do the, like, retro cards. That's one thing I like about Bobby. You got these boxes here where you can throw my accessories back in it if I don't want to. It's female Steel Brigade and the Pandora. And they're not the collector-friendly retro cards too, where you can just slide the sleeve off.
Oh, really?
So you got to cut them open.
Huh.
That seems like a backwards move.
I picked up Gemini. The color combo on her, unless you're gonna bash her with some other parts, it's really bad, man. It looks really bad. The bright blue boots, the bright green pants, and and it has a black shirt, but I mean her tactical gear is tan. It all looks really, really bad together, and her face is. I was hoping once I got it, it wouldn't look so. Yeah, what it looks like. But it's bad.
Yeah, I couldn't. I didn't dig at that one either.
But I mostly wanted it because she had a black tank top, because I was putting together my own figure.
Well, you what is that one?
This is let's see.
That looks cool.
Hold on, let me adjust my. This is Kill Switch's pants and boots, I believe, that I've done some weathering on. This is Gemini's upper torso. I gave, this is Mezco Wonder Woman axe. I was kind of going for the old guard kind of feel.
Oh, well, look for my Charlize Theron.
Yeah, and this head sculpt was painted by Corey.
That looks great.
Yeah, it's kind of blurry, but man, my focus just hasn't been. Ah, there we go.
Perfect. That looks good.
So that's kind of the appeal that I was going for with this. And it just so happened, because he painted this head sculpt like a year ago, it just so happened that the skin came out pretty close. So I got lucky. So
yeah,
that's kind of what, and then I'm just going to do like some kind of a harness for her to strap the axe to her back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just going for some kind of.
Oh, I need to do that. I need to. There's a customizer at Good Money Customs. I need to see if you want to come on and hang out sometime. Things I'll suggest almost every stream. I keep forgetting.
So I pretty much bought that Gemini for this torso, but you know what? I don't regret it one bit, because the arm wraps and all the extra arms and this chest are all awesome. Her arms are look like they could lift this axe and actually kill you with it.
She's jacked.
So X-Manny87 loves to say that the proportions on these female figures is so off, but I'm sorry, if you're in shape, this is what an in shape person would look like. That isn't just doing ass day nonstop just to get a big ass and thighs.
Wait, there are other exercises at the gym?
Body. Do what?
I said, wait, there are other exercises at the gym?
Yeah.
I did not know that. They've been lying to me.
But what how are they going to do these exercises? If they're not doing those exercises, how are they going to accuse men of staring at them?
Right.
And posting their pictures of them wearing nothing for hundreds of thousands of people. How dare one person look at me for 2 seconds?
The what I used on the hang solo, what I used was just Mr. Metallic. I think I used I used I used Mr. Metallic silver, rough silver, I believe. And I used, well, no, I hit it first with Mr. Color Matte Black, or flat black. And then I started going over it with a dry brush and stipples of like slightly darker versions of the rough silver. So I do like a little darker, a dark version of the rough silver, and then add more silver to that, and then do a little bit more, and then add more silver to that, and do a little bit more. And that way it would build layers.
I like this comment here. JWD says, speaking of blowback, I can't wait for G.I. Joe skid mark. One Toys and Bricks says a friend lent him the Pandora comic issue. He said it was meh.
Yeah. To anyone out there getting the Jada Chun-Li, there is a running change on these figures to look out for. The first run of these has problems with the elbows that was causing some plastic to get hung up on the forearm side, and it would cause white stress marks. So if you see white stress marks back here on the plastic, that means that your arm is eventually going to give. So I would consider taking it back to like Target or wherever that you got it from. That means your arm is probably going to break off. Also, they did a running change on this as well with the skin tones. Or the skin tone is much closer to the skin now. And they also did a running change with the crunch. Like she can actually like crunch much further down now, because they put they actually put a notch in there now. So it's not even something that I had to do. Now she's the figure that I would wanted her to be all along.
Get caught up on the comments here. One Toys and Bricks, my friend got the bloody version of Ventura, like the other extra heads. Thanks, Bobby. He will put them in stakes for the Coco Bloody drone diorama. You want to build? Put those bloody heads on stakes. Gemini figure was One Toys said the Gemini figure was a flop. I wonder if you could put the Pandora head on the Gemini body because of the skin tones. Oh, well. I don't have the Gemini figure because I just thought the figure looked good. I didn't have a need for that torso. I thought, like you said, the color schemes were kind of atrocious.
Let me see if I got it nearby. Parts.
Hang Solo was asking Harker, what do you use to weather the paints, Harker?
Oh, I answered it a minute ago.
Okay. Some of the Action Force females have rough-looking faces. Yeah, I think they're a little. They don't need to be giants. His females are. You got the one size mold. It's huge.
Gemini look pretty rough, man. Like, oof. She was. I was hoping that she'd look a little better in person. Yeah, it's a dead ringer for color. So yes, you can. It's the exact same color, in fact.
That's cool. Something along
Jada has all this crap off of her, and this huge splotch right here that makes no sense.
Replaces the parts of the first run Chun-Li. Dang, need to get the new one, but now I never see Chun-Li at retail. I don't have Chun-Li yet. I got her at the pre-order at Chosen Prime, or they haven't got them yet. Hopefully they're getting the later runs. So when I get it, so I don't have to worry about it.
The easiest way to know is just to pop her apart and see if she has the notch. If she doesn't have the notch, you got a first run.
Legs up and keep on this Jet body. Oh, yeah, the ridiculous, like the tribal mentality of those guys. Like, I was in like in a Facebook group that they host, and they banned me because they got mad at Matt.
Yeah, you were telling me that. That's crazy.
I was like,
Yeah,
I never
I
said.
got evil Ryu now as well. I got this from somebody for a pretty good price because I didn't want the box. I just wanted the figure. Didn't want him to bother shipping it with, you know, all the extra stuff. So I picked this up. I like the skin tone on this a lot more than the orange on the first one. I got to repaint that whole thing. The regular edition is definitely orange.
Kudos, I picked up the second print of issue 1 with the Optimus Prime cover, but I have not read my copy yet. I got the first print and this, I got the second print. I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe we can talk about it tomorrow night after we talk about our top 5 favorite play sets growing up. Ooh, that's cool. I like that combination. That's not bad. I got a rock and roll upper body. I took the tattoos off the arms. A Recondo waist. Version 1 Duke legs that I painted up. Stalker chest harness and holsters and knife sheath. That's a pretty cool looking body, I think. I like it.
I still want to paint the shirt black and do like AC/DC or something.
With what's kind of cool now too, I got this Chuckles black and green kit bash, adding to my black and green horses. I took a Recondo and some rock and roll legs for this. And
so not Night Forces, but kind of Night Force?
Yeah. I was doing Night Force before they did. I started making them.
Yeah.
So I got the Jeremy Renner head on this one. I like it.
Some people are getting their Night Force tunnel rats before they're getting their regular tunnel rats now.
That's weird.
Because tunnel rat is now available in Canada.
Actually, I like this. I just did I put the Chuckles head on that bigger body. And I'm going to put the Jeremy Renner on this one.
I like tunnel rat.
Oh, yeah, that actually looks better proportioned.
Is tunnel rat not available at the same time here as it is in Canada?
Tunnel rat should be up. You can order anywhere, I think. It's just in stock.
I've had mine for a while now.
Yeah, like some people haven't got him in yet. He's he was up for a little while on BBTS, then he went down, came back up again like 3 or 4 times. I don't know right now.
All right, does that hair look fluffy enough?
That's floofy.
I like the old hair better.
Perfect. It's Dagobi red.
Dagobi.
I like this combo. I think the Jimmy Runner head on the smaller body suits it a little better. I dig it.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, Night Force before there was a Night Force.
Yeah, name withheld. Chuckles should have been on a bigger body.
Yeah, he's a brute of a character. They did like what was it, the IDW?
They could have made him. They could have ended up making him smaller, though. I suppose. So I guess it could have been worse.
Did you know so it's a pulled Starscream instructions so it can apply the Toy Hex stickers to the Walmart issue? Cool. What 112 figures have black sleeves, double joint elbows? If you want jacket arms, you got the classic Ultimate Nick Fury body that they used quite a few times. They're double joint elbow jacket arms. Other ones, don't know right off. But it's regular sleeve arms. You can. Well, you got. What you call it? These are from Chamber. These arms here. They're pinless double joint elbows.
All right, name withheld. Is that fluffy enough?
I want one of the other kids.
That captured the 1980s fluffitude.
I gotta figure out what I did with all the gear that goes in this. There were the chuckles they were going with was actually they modeled life like I've seen the comic book. Like it's almost identical except for it had a better looking head. It had almost like a Prince Adam head. I think Image did it.
So is that what we're going with then? We're going with the fluffy hair.
80s to the max. God dang it, she got a joke for it. Here somewhere. Nope. Got it. Oh, he said he likes it.
Felt like the back needed to be a little bit wider. Bottom down.
Very good. Some of the gear from the regular Outback, that really light tan. They like that light tan for some reason.
Oh yeah, they're into that shit. They make a whole ass snake eye figure.
All the variations of snake eyes they could do, and they do.
They do one that doesn't actually exist.
Yes. Why?
I don't know. Why do they hate V3 and V4 Snake Eyes so much? I don't know. Good question.
Those would sell like crazy, and they'd be sold out if they made them. But no, you can go get you.
They even, like, if I'm putting together parts out of their parts already for V4 Snake Eyes so easily, then how the hell can't they just go ahead and go, oh, okay, let's just do this? You're already putting together like this Night Force, and you're already doing Ninja Force as it is. So just, you know, they're not going to give us the crazy color, you know, Ninja Force Snake Eyes. It's going to be, you know, the black and, you know, with maybe a little blue highlight on it.
What else for gear?
This time it'll come with brown timber.
Sculpting out of marble is a rough proposition.
Oh.
I'll just give them the gear for this one.
It is some long, hard, and very, very dirty work.
What you say?
Getting.
I do like back the junkyard mutt set. He comes with a lot of hands.
Yeah,
Right
there
back
you go.
to the restroom real quick.
I can't wait to use those on a lot of other things.
Yeah.
I'll find one thing that I like the most for my mud, and then the rest of them will be used for other projects.
I saw somebody on one of the G.I. Joe groups must have found a bunch of the stalkers at Ollie's, not even Ollie's, but Ross. Made up a bunch of kit bashes with the stalker body. But, so that's one of the things I love about the G.I. Joes. They're easy to kit bash. They're fun. That's Mattel actually one thing I applaud them for with their Master Universe Origins. Part of their playability for them, so you can swap parts. Swap them around. Wonder how many people that get the stalker thinks this is a radio. The suppressor. The pistol.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that one.
I feel like Canon is capable of replicating David L. Marble. Okay, that's all I need is a head. Like mix match parts.
I'm back.
Looking back.
We'll have to switch out the glow-in-the-dark resin that I got on the 3D printer at the moment before I print this.
No, something like the Name of Hell. Do you want to glow in the dark? That's actually not bad. It's big the eyes, but I kind of dig it. Vulcan head. Those match up pretty good.
For a G.I. Joe, you don't necessarily have to paint the eyes. You could say he's a cyborg.
Sarge is a super soldier.
Yeah, Sarge is a super soldier.
Oh,
Punches robots with his bare hands.
Of course he does.
Destroys like scads of super death machines with his burn knuckles.
Uncle Sam.
Sarge has got a slaughter.
So the dusty goggles on. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little derp.
Yeah, they're too close together.
The I like the Vulcan body a lot, except for the pizza oven.
Yeah, he's got a giant pizza oven.
There really isn't any reason for that.
No, because
They just needed to extend that.
of course, they didn't fix it for some torso.
They also, whoever they were talking to about the tooling, they were definitely holding that full feet to the fire too. About it has to be as modular as absolutely as possible. Because
It's still ugly Corsair on the front, but it's not as bad as. And I take that back. It's really as bad.
The forearm cut is what drives me nuts. Where you could swap out to a glove, and then when they need to just have it smooth, they just fucking glue a smooth piece on there,
Yep.
and you can see the line still.
Yep.
Hey, great. I foresee myself fixing that eventually. Thanks. Big breach.
Your forearms a swivel on your Vulcan?
No, it's a swappable piece. It's a separate piece. It's cool
Yeah,
to
it's-
play with.
Yeah. Okay. I would say my forearms are obviously two different pieces, but they don't
Yeah, they're
swivel.
two different pieces, but whoever they had doing the tooling, they made that person make that body as modular as possible.
I don't see that as a bad thing. They're
Well,
going to
it
do
is
some
for
great
us.
use.
I mean, because it really doesn't look that great. That's my eye goes right there every time. So, on all of those that are supposed to be smooth right there, they are all getting puttied, and they're all getting fixed.
All right, what was this file's name? It was Seat, right?
Yeah, I think so.
No, this one was Space Adventure Cobra V2 Fluffy.
V2 the floof.
Anybody watch Robo's Playday?
No, not yet.
I started watching it and I got distracted. I will start watching my favorite show, back of my eyelids.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'll pick it up later. I have a bag of head somewhere. What I'm doing. Yeah, it's kind of funny with the last Friday's stream where we're doing top 5 vehicles we'd like in 1/12 scale or Marvel Legends scale. Some reason YouTube has said that was these limited ads for content.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I was like. What the frick? I got an appeal. Got requested to do like a check on it, but they're probably not going to do anything about it.
I wonder if it has something to do with the 1/12 scale triggering some part of it with something else.
I don't know.
I wonder if that has some kind of meaning to some other ties.
Who knows what YouTube does? They're sure.
Their YouTube.
Yeah. They do some weird shit. Now this one's big. What did it have?
Oh, you're getting ultra low. Not just your regular low, an ultra low.
Good. Yeah, I think playing Aves. Way to go. Clean up some Vulcan. Eyes on Vulcan. Oh, I showed an evil car. That's right. Oh.
Was that what you did? Showing off evil cars?
My number 5 pick was for this Halloween. I picked the car from 1977.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah. Didn't show it kill anybody though.
Doesn't matter.
I feel like Nico was one of the customers we featured on the channel. He actually gave a Vulcan a diaphragm joint. Looked great. He made a Cyclops, a Jim Lee Cyclops. It's crazy how Hasbro didn't learn retool Vulcan back Buck. Mattel has been doing for years with diaphragms. They're random. Like they'll do an ab crunch diaphragm on new mold. You think all of them would be going forward? They should all be the best of both worlds. Both. You got your diaphragm top up top and your ab crunch upside down ab crunch down the bottom. That way you got full range. Bend up down like that and back. You think that would be the way to go. But no. That makes too much sense. I can do blocky things and robots all day, but shaping and sculpting in 3D is beyond me. It is very impressive what he does. Buried my reading glasses. Why? And if I ever win again, I'll ask for the Rocketeer Jetpack or Goldar's Golden Lance. That's something simple.
But with hair on it.
A butt with hair on it? I can make you a butt with hair on it.
He'll ask for those things if he ever wins again.
But you're going to get demonetized if I make that. I don't think you're allowed to put those things out there on the YouTube.
Scary thing.
Ooh.
I forget where I like using this off-white from the Drabi Oculus Gundam color, Gundam white. It's an off-white. It looks really good for eyes. It's not so cartoony looking. Oh, yeah, that's one pretty good. Generic soldier number 10. I definitely like that head sculpt for a soldier.
Want Cannon to make me cousin it. That's great. Oh, that's good.
And give it a Santa hat, a fuzzy Santa hat too. Oh. That, my friends, is a 3-hour mark. I think I'm going to call it night.
Alrighty.
Everybody in the chat, thank you guys. Kindly coming out, hang out with us tonight. Always a pleasure. Cannon.
Sometimes it's a pleasure. Sometimes it gets hairy.
For me, it was a pleasure. I get to tickle it. But anyway, thank you again, my friends, Harker and Cannon.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Yeah.
Oh, we got one last family for the show ends.
Family, family, family.
Everybody have tomorrow night we got Collective Fusion. Matt and Quentin Thomas will be talking about our top 5 play sets. I know it won't be all the play sets. It's ones we experience as kids. At least mine list is. They might have a different list. I don't know. We don't discuss that beforehand. We make our list independently. Mine are ones I got to play with as a kid. One is just a friend growing up had it, and I got to do it sometimes. But other than that, I'm not saying anything else. But y'all have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow night.
All right, take care.
Later.
Later.